Here's a book that I just finished called Tread Loudly, Call Out the Bullshit and Fight for Equality in the Workplace, written by Christine Cherrick. This book came out in January, and I was lucky enough to get it by the publisher called Brain Trust Inc. I gobbled this book up very quickly, honestly. You guys may not know this about me, but I spent the last 42 years of my life working in corporate America, and the last 15 or 20 of those years in the boardroom. It provided me with a good income, but it took a toll on me both mentally and physically, and it was pretty insurmountable. It was tough and challenging. So I'm an old lady now, I know that, but I was a young girl just like you starting out not too long ago, and I started in the steel business back in the 1970s. I was the only female amongst the masses of men in this industry. I learned how to act by emulating men. This served me well at times, no doubt, but overall it was detrimental. I had no females to look up to or mentor me or to warn me about the trials of being a female in a male environment. I persevered. The years took advantage of me, and I had to fight for my individuality, for recognition of my hard work and my honesty, and desperately for all those years. It's not something I would easily recommend to anyone today. You need to seriously consider before doing this. Anyway, this book is written by a woman who's about 15 years younger than me, but her experiences are very similar, if not exactly the same, even though we came from very different industries. She's an attorney. This book tries to advise us on how to manage the treacherous, insidious, double-dealing, misogynistic environment of corporate America. I know that sounds terrible, but it's the truth. Each chapter is full of her experiences and experiences of her friends. I think about this and note how we need to manage through these similar experiences, and you might come up across them, and you could be prepared for what's coming in the workplace and in this type of environment. I didn't have this. I had to deal with it on a day-to-day basis and learn the hard way. So here's an example of one of the points that's brought forth in this book. It says, someone's life may look easy from the outside. Someone might appear to have it all. She might be beautiful and desirable and the objective of affection. She might also be talented and hardworking and really smart. She might get awards. She might give keynote speeches and achieved great things. She might seem that life comes easy to her. Her life might seem easy from an outsider's perspective. You might envy that person or be jealous of her. But her life is not without stress, without problems, without mistakes, or of feelings of being a total failure may come to her. So I want you to, if you're lucky enough to have a female boss, her situation is hard. Remember that. She is fighting desperately to keep her head above water. She is scrutinized by those above her daily. Her life is probably messy, and sometimes that messy life means work gets personal. It is each of our burdens to figure out how to handle all of this, but from one woman to another, I'm asking you to support her and to support each other on this journey. I wish I had this book and the females' experiences to learn from when I was going through it. You have the fortunate ability to read this book and others to learn it. If you are in college and considering your future career in corporate America, read this book. And if you're already in the midst of this life, read this book too, because it's going to help both of you. And it's going to help you make better decisions and be prepared. Tread Loudly. Good luck, everyone.